Hi, welcome to Mennonite Farmhouse. I'm Leanne, and if you're new to my channel, I do cooking and baking from scratch, canning and dehydrating videos. If that sort of thing interests you, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you find value in this video, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps my channel to grow, and I sure do appreciate it. Today's video, we're out in the garden. This video is part of Wicked Awesome Gardening's collaboration, 5 things I'll always grow and 5 things I'll never grow again. And I'll drop the playlist down below so you can go watch all the great videos in this collaboration. And definitely go check out Danny's channel if you are new to growing, that are new to gardening. She has some great tips and has great content on her channel, especially about tomatoes. She loves tomatoes, I kid you not, and buying seeds. And we're doing a collaboration on 5 things I'm gonna always grow and 5 things I'm never gonna grow again. Just to let you know, I live in Pennsylvania in Zone 4A, where our last frost date is May 15th and our first frost date is October 15th. Our spring garden should be in the garden right now, but it's just been too wet and too cold for us to even think about planting our crops. In fact, last week we had 22 degrees at night 3 days in a row. That's just a little too cold for our spring garden. We usually plant our summer garden around Memorial Day or June 1st. We usually plant our summer plants like tomatoes when there is an average night temperature of 55 degrees or higher. We feel that tomatoes don't do as good if the temperature is lower at night. So what are 5 things I'm never going to grow again? First on my list is purple broccoli. I was so disappointed when I grew it and didn't form a head by the harvest date. The place I got it should have labeled it wasn't for my zone. I don't know what happened, but it didn't form a head for me. So for that reason, purple broccoli is not going to be on my list to grow again. I love purple vegetables like purple green beans and purple cabbage and purple string beans, but purple broccoli is not going in my garden again. The second thing on my list that I'm never going to grow again is red onions or purple onions. You starting to see a theme here? No, just kidding. But red onions do not store as well as white or yellow onions. And if I'm growing red onions, you get so many in a bundle and you don't have the ability to eat them all within the 2-month period that they're going to stay fresh. You're not going to have the ability to eat all you have fresh in 2 months time. So that's why red onions I'm not going to grow again. And along with that, I'm not going to start my onions from sets ever again. They don't grow as big as live plants. So I'm going to be willing to spend $3 extra per pound to grow live onion plants. I have started them from seed already, and I did like how they turned out, so I'm not starting onions from sets. Third thing I'm never going to grow again is arugula. I can grow spinach, I can grow lettuce, I can grow Swiss chard, but arugula seems to be something the bugs love to eat, and it is holy when it's time to harvest. And I like to eat pretty things, and if it's gonna look holy and thinks something else is eating it, I'm not gonna want to put it in my salad bowl. So arugula is something I'm not gonna grow again. The fourth thing I'm never gonna grow again is cherry tomatoes, or just small tomatoes. It's a time waster for me to have to pick all those and try to figure out what to eat, because lettuce is always bolted by the time the tomatoes are ready, or it's not soon enough to plant this fall lettuce. So what are you going to do with cherry tomatoes besides pickle them or make salads from them? There's just so many you can eat. So the 5th thing I'm never going to grow again is tomatillos. You need so many tomatillos to have enough at one time to make something with, because tomatillos you don't eat raw, so you have to cook them. And what I've made with them is tomatillo salsa and canned it and used that as an enchilada sauce, and we love it like that. But for me, I'd rather just go to the store and buy a whole bunch and can them that way than to actually grow them in my garden and take up valuable space, because they take a lot of space up in the garden. So what would I grow in my garden? As you can tell, it is 3,200 square feet. It is 40 feet wide and 80 feet long. Well, we're definitely going to be planting Kennebec potatoes. Kennebec potatoes are medium to large in size. They are great for French fries and potato chips. And when you put them in the air fryer, they get a nice crispy outside and soft inside. In fact, my husband now loves me using the air fryer just for those French fries. He bought me a French fry cutter for Christmas this year, and they're good keepers. The second thing I'm always going to grow is carrots. Last year I had good success with carrots, and I dehydrated them, and they are great in stocks and soups. When I dehydrated them, I also love the canned carrots that are from the garden. I cannot stress that enough. The carrots grown in a garden are way sweeter than anything you can buy at the grocery store. I don't like store-bought carrots. They taste like cardboard to me. And so, baby carrots from the store, I'll eat. But anything cooked, no. Yes, I've had trouble with carrots in the past with weeds. I've had great success with carrots last year, so I'm excited to do them again. Now, the third thing I'm going to always grow are tomatoes. And not just any tomatoes. I have heirloom seeds that I've gotten from a man that's Amish and that lives in Big Valley, Pennsylvania. This tomato is long and cone-like. It blanches and peels nicely, and it makes great sauce because there's very few seeds in it, and it dices while you dice it, it holds its shape. It is a wonderful canning tomato, and it also eats fresh as well. Also, I'm going to grow Prudence Purple tomatoes that we got from Monticello. They have great flavor. They get almost to 2 pounds. At least that's what we've done in our garden. And they're bigger than the piece of bread you put them on. They have an amazing flavor. So Prudence Purple. Fourth thing I'm always going to grow are Walla Walla and yellow Spanish onions. They keep very well in the cellar. In fact, I just used my last one here in early April from when I pulled out of the garden in July. And they are a nice size. And the fifth thing I'm always going to grow are top-notch yellow wax beans. They are prolific. You can pick and pick and pick to your heart's content to can them. And I love yellow beans and green beans in the same jar. I just think those types of green beans that I've mentioned do a wonderful job at keeping your pantry stocked. They're easier to see when you want to go to pick them because they're yellow and not green. Because sometimes I have a horrible time picking green beans. Well, there you have it. My 5 I'm not going to grow again, and 5 I will always grow again in my garden. I hope that you found this useful in your garden, what you might want to grow this year. And a lot of people are actually starting to grow their own gardens, and I just think that's great. God gave you this great day. Now go do something with it. Take care and God bless. Thank you so very much for watching. If you've made it this far into the video, I'm sure you're loving the content of this channel. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on each video. May I suggest watching this next? Until next time, take care and God bless.